How could I see them as threats? Let them try give it their best. Best know I'm ready and prepped. Let's see if they ready for death. I ain't got nothing to prove. I leave them at dead in his.
Hey guys, but welcome back. We all stayed safe out there. Gonna jump on this track by Merks, one called Letter to Heaven. Thanks for been watching, requesting, liking, commenting, doing all the good stuff. Don't forget to press subscribe button. Let's jump onto it. Oh. Oh, this is a different feeling.
Mikey Joe made this.
Dear mum, it's Ian, how you been? I'm finally doing good, mum, I finally left the scene. I finally stopped living as I lived when I was a teen. And I'm killing it with music, mum, I swear you should have seen.
Yo.
The last show I did, I was standing on a stage. Amazing people like the rhymes I'm writing on a page. But being honest, mum, I'm filled with nothing else but rage. You never got to meet my daughter, so I brought them to your grave.
Yo, you never got to meet my daughter, so I brought them to your grave. Yo, the sample that they're using in this is Freya Riding's Lost Without You, and it's one of the saddest, like, heartfelt tracks. Yo, that track brings tears to people's eyes just by listening to it without having something sad going on in their lives. So to have this as a sample when he's talking, when he's writing a letter to his mum in heaven, yo, this is a complete different side of Merks, man, compared to his last track that we did.
The last show I did, I was standing on a stage. Amazing people like the rhymes I'm writing on a page. But being honest, mum, I'm filled with nothing else but rage. You never got to meet my daughter, so I brought them to your grave. I lost my shit a couple times ever since you left. Even got locked up and prayed to God for death. I tried to turn my life around and did my fucking best. But it's like the world's against me, mum, and I just need a rest. All I wanna do is...
Oh, it's like the world's against me, mum, and I might just need a rest. Yo, he's just like filling her in on things that have happened. Yo, look at me now. I've got out of doing what I was doing, man. I'm making money doing music. I've done a show. I sold a show out, man. I did it with Body Bag Media. I were up in the show with flows and just killing shit. But he says, yo, I got locked up. Yo, I'm praying for death. I was hoping for death. And look how much things change, man. It's just like, he was in prison praying for death, and then he went on to sell out shows, man.
I just need a rest. All I wanna do is come to you and tell you that you missed. Tell you that I love you heaps to see my brother Chris. See, first I lost my mother, and then I lost my brother. Don't know what the fuck I did, but it's like God wants me to suffer. Yeah, I'm really from the gutter, I was no hope. Walked home and see my mother crying, cause we're so broke. Every time I rhyme, I swear to God, I feel a spirit. It's like she's right behind me, trying to help me write these lyrics. Maybe I'm just crazy and
oh, like that. It's like she's right behind me, trying to help me write these lyrics. Yo, as if he's lost both his mum and his brother. I'm quite lucky in a sense that I've not lost any immediate family. But when you lose somebody, man, yo, that people can't be replaced. And if you're close to somebody and you speak to somebody every day and then they're eventually not in your life anymore, I don't envy any. I'm not looking forward to that day, man.
Lyrics. Maybe I'm just crazy and I'm hoping for the best, but I ain't joking. I ain't coping with my mum and brother's death. I'm worried and I'm scared because my dad's all I got left. Already know the day he goes, I'll be a motherfucking mess. Why is that? My mother, my brother and my father all gone. Got me tripping as I'm sitting trying to write this fucking song. So I don't wanna hear you talk about no fucking pain. The way I see it, you ain't me and we will never be the same. I lost a bit of time because I was sitting in a jail. Every day the fucking screws are telling me I got no mail. All I know is how to fail. I don't know about success. All I know is how to flow and get this shit up off my chest. And
yo, all I know is how to flow and get this shit up off my chest. Do you know what? The way that he's just flowed, the way that he flowed, he's just flowed. The way that he's just flowed through that little section there, that's technical, the way that he's just put that together. Let me just take it back a second.
So I don't wanna hear you talk about no fucking pain. The way I see it, you ain't me and we will never be the same.
Yo, that's like, yo, we deal with things differently, man. The way that you deal with grief, the way that I deal with grief, it'll be a lot different to how other people deal with grief. So, yo, even if you were in my shoes, we'd still deal with things differently. So unless you felt the pain that I've felt, which you won't, because we deal with shit differently, man. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, you might have lost somebody, but you might have taken it better, you might have taken it worse. You don't take things the same way that I do.
I lost a bit of time because I was sitting in a jail. Every day the fucking screws are telling me I got no mail.
This part here, the way that it flows through here, about sitting in jail, losing time.
Jail every day, the fucking screws are telling me I got no mail. All I know is how to fail. I don't know about success. All I know is how to flow and get the shit up off my chest.
That's. I like how he's just gone through that bit there, man. Imagine being in prison, man. That's another thing that I can't relate to, because I've personally not been in prison. You know, my brother's been in prison a couple of times. But if you lose somebody when you're in prison, what do you do? How do you process that?
Dear Chris, what's happening, big bro? I'm shattered, I know I can't bring you back in that shit, though. I'm shattered, I'll watch you pack your bags up and then go. Bruv, I'm sorry, I love you, should've stuck by your 10 toes, now it's over. Brother, you're gone forever, I can make you a million songs, it isn't gone, get better. I'm looking to the fucking stars, trying to find my bro. When I found out you died, lad, my fucking mind was blown. I remember screaming as I ran inside the home, like the time I found out mama died over the phone. Bruv, I'm tripping, I've had enough of all of the fucking death. What's God doing, taking my family members, there's nothing left. Fuck did I do? And what
shit, man. Yo, when did he die? I think it says 2020 he died. 1971 to 2020, I think it says. I just can't even compute how you'd feel losing your brother and then finding out. Oh, it says it there. Yeah, 71 to 2020. I just can't compute how you'd get through losing your brother and your mother and finding out that your mum's died over the phone.
I'm sorry, I love you, should've stuck by your 10 toes, now it's over. Brother, you're gone forever, I can make you a million songs, it isn't gone, get better. I'm looking to the fucking stars, trying to find my bro. When I found out you died, lad, my fucking mind was blown. I remember screaming as I ran inside the home, like the time I found out mama died over the phone.
By the time I found out mama died over the phone.
What's God doing, taking my family members, there's nothing left. Fuck did I do? And what the fuck did they do? Why the fuck do you choose us when you've got lives to take true? I'm tripping, so I finished sent a letter to heaven, just to let him know whatever I did for this, I'm regretting and that I'm sorry. Please just fucking make it all stop, cause I'm not ready to tell my daughters I can't take in the pops. Fuck that. Rest in peace, Mumsy. Rest in peace, Chris. I love you.
Yo, rest in peace. Yo, like I said at the beginning, this Freya Ridings track, man, this Freya Ridings track is the perfect, and I mean perfect sample to use for this, because that, like I say, that track alone, man, just it gets you teary anyway, and then Merks it to write this over the top of that sample. And you know, we used to Merks coming out, this last track that he did, you know, it was pulling no punches, but this one's a complete different side, man. Yo, rest in peace to Margaret and to Christopher. Right, guys, that's that one done. Yeah, I feel quite emotional, which is not to be laughed at, but man, yo, makes you think how he's gonna feel when he eventually does lose his dad. Right, guys, that's that one done. That's that one done. Hopefully, there's a lot of loving people around him to get him through that pain when the day comes. Right, guys, that's that one done. Thanks for watching till the end. Let me know about anything that I missed. See you guys out there.